The mayor of San Francisco, London Breed, expressed concern about crimes that it's time for the reign of criminals to end. What do you think about some of this crime, specifically in San Francisco, smash and grabs, and also generally, is there some sort of a federal response? You know, we passed crime bills here before. Is there something looking at some of these problems?
Well, specifically to what is happening, not just in San Francisco, but in other parts of the country. In fact, Retail Association of the whole country and leaders in business across the country have asked for a remedy, and we do have one as we are preparing the CHIPS bill, for lack of another, you know what I mean when I say the CHIPS bill. The CHIPS bill is about chips, it's about supply chain, and it's about research. And we're very close to our own agreement in the House on that. Within that bill, the Energy and Commerce Committee has something called INFORM, all caps, and that is legislation that would require those who are selling online especially to establish their legitimacy as to where these products came from, because what people do is they steal things and sell them online. They have to establish their legitimacy if they're going to be sold online. And then in addition to that, that's Energy and Commerce. The Judiciary Committee has a bill, Safe Shopping, which it addresses the same problem in a little bit of a different way in terms of though holding platforms accountable and those selling things accountable for the provenance of those goods. And it is, out of the question that people should be able to think that they can just steal things, profit from them, and not have any accountability on it. So those two things, some combination of those two things, both of them are going to be in the bill, how they come together. We're working with the Senate to pass that legislation, and that's completely in the works.
Do you have any problems specifically about what the mayor said about some of the issues specific to San Francisco, some of the retailers leaving there as well?
Well, it is. It's absolutely outrageous. Obviously, it cannot continue. But the fact is that there is an attitude of lawlessness in our country that springs from I don't know where. Maybe you do. And we cannot have that lawlessness become the norm. And these people they coordinate with each other, and they plan traffic patterns and the rest so that they can reach their goal and depart very quickly. And some of it is, again, high-level stores, as the retailers have told us, and some of it is your local Walgreens, but none of it is acceptable. And again, it has to be stopped. And again, showing that people are not being able to profit from that. This isn't like somebody stealing something to go home because they don't have the money to buy. This is about stealing for profit. They have to prove where it came from. It's outrageous, and it must. I agree with the mayor. It must be stopped. But it's not just San Francisco. It's in our entire country, and that's evidenced by the appeals that we are receiving from across the country for the legislation. So I hope that will be soon, and for many reasons, including the provenance of the goods. Yes, ma'am.